Yes, while the focus for soccer is on the 2022 World Cup, Fort Worth is looking ahead to 2026. The city already getting the chance to play host to some big sporting events lately, starting with March Madness just a couple weeks back. Now, Cowtown with its eyes on soccer. Adriana de Alba shows us the plan.
Meander along I-35 West and Basswood Boulevard in far north Fort Worth, and you'll find a big empty lot. Well, it could turn into this, a world-class pro soccer stadium and a youth sports complex with 20 fields.
It's exciting times.
It's an ambitious idea Fort Worth councilmember Cary Moon is pushing for.
Our goal is to make Fort Worth synonymous to soccer.
City council members recently voted to keep exploring this possibility, a close look at if and how they would make these soccer facilities happen. Here's Jason Sands with the Fort Worth Sports Commission.
City's evaluating both the pro side and doing a stadium with Donnie Nelson, and then also the youth complex.
Whether the pro stadium and youth complex would be built next to each other is still up in the air, but Sands says the city's fast growth needs this, a place where kids can learn the sport and compete.
There's the benefits for the local community for the facility, but also from an economic standpoint.
A 2019 study from the Fort Worth Sports Commission estimated that a 20-field youth soccer complex alone would pour $16 million into the city each year, all while attracting more than 650,000 visitors annually. Moon is proposing to build it all without raising taxes.
I think we, as a city, could have this built by 2024, hopefully no later than 2025, and we definitely will have it built in plenty of time for the 2026 World Cup soccer.
The March Madness games at Dickies Arena drew large crowds, and if these soccer facilities come to fruition, even more entertainment could be on the way. In Fort Worth, I'm Adriana de Alba.
You know, I'm curious. Well, one, I think this looks like it could be a really awesome facility, and especially if they got World Cup games here, that'd be a big deal. But we've seen soccer almost have a moment here in the United States, and it hasn't quite caught on yet. I'm curious what it will take to get us over the hump.
Well, and I also think it's interesting, and I mentioned this earlier, on the heels of Suzanne doing a story recently talking about, lacrosse and bringing people and getting them to those games. So there's clearly something happening in Fort Worth. They want to get people in that area and kind of inject that excitement over. You don't have to go to Arlington, I guess, is what they're saying.
Right. Well, that area is ripe for some development, so we'll see what they do.
Okay.